Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Tips and Tricks with Deana, brought to you by DTG Connection. Today we'll be creating halftones for direct-to-film printing. Okay, so let's get started. We're first going to go ahead and open a JPEG with a black background. I want you guys to be aware that this tutorial only works if the background is black. So if you've seen a recent episode, I showed you guys how to remove a black background for direct-to-garment using an action. So with direct-to-garment, we're allowed to use feathering on the edges with the print because of the printer technology, but direct-to-film we cannot due to the powder, and the powder basically will break up the transition and it doesn't look very good. So instead, we do a halftone to create a series of dots to have a smooth transition from the shirt with the print. So once you have a graphic open, you're going to make sure that it's the correct size. So we're going to go ahead and go to Image, Image Size. Make sure it's the width and height that you want. And for this to work, the resolution must be set at 300. So you can see mine is here. Okay, next, what you're going to do is on the bottom right in the Layers menu, you're going to uncheck the lock. So make sure it disappears. Next, what you're going to do is right-click the layer and choose Duplicate Layer. Where it says Document, you're going to choose the drop-down and put New. You don't need to put a file name. Go ahead and hit OK. So it basically copied the image into a new tab. You're going to grab the tab with your mouse and drag it to the side like this. Next, working with the new image on your right side here, you're going to change it to CMYK. So you're going to go to Image, Mode, CMYK Color. It's going to ask you want to convert. Go ahead and say OK. Once you do that, you're going to go down to where it says Layers, and the next tab it says Channels. You're going to go ahead and choose Channels, and then you're going to hit the 3 lines right here and put Split Channels. So basically, it split all the colors into multiple channel colors. You're going to delete everything but the black. So I'm going to delete the transparency, delete the yellow, delete magenta, and cyan. So we're only working with the one that says black. Next, what you're going to do is you can go to Image, Adjustments, then Levels. You're going to move the furthest left slider here to where the straight line is on the histogram, basically turning the background completely black. Next, you're going to go ahead and hit OK. Then you're going to go to Image, Mode, Bitmap. Keep the output at 300 resolution, and you're going to choose Halftone Screen. Go ahead and check OK. So you can set your frequency, meaning how many dots you want per line or inch. Between 30 and 40 is good. I'm going to keep mine at 38. And leave the angle at 22. You can change the shape of it if you'd like. I'm going to leave mine at round. Go ahead and hit OK. So if you have your navigator open, if you do not, you can go to Window, Navigator. The navigator is this little guy right here. You can enlarge the image. So now you see it's comprised of a bunch of dots. Mount. Next, what you're going to do is choose the Magic Wand tool. It's hidden behind the Object Selection tool, so make sure you choose Magic Wand. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to go to Image, Mode, change it from Bitmap back to Grayscale. Keep the size ratio at 1. With your Magic Wand tool, you're going to select the black background. So you see it now has all those marching ants. That means you have a selection. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to hold down your left mouse key. Do not let go, and you're going to drag it to the colored image, like so. If it's not perfectly lined up, that's fine. You're going to go ahead and minimize the black and white one and hold down your mouse key, and you can arrange it as so. Once the crosshairs are showing for the guides, showing that it's basically in the center on both vertical and horizontal levels, you can let go. And on your keyboard, you're going to hit delete. You can check the mouse anywhere now to release the selection. Go back in from the channels to the layers menu here. You're going to create a new layer, so you can hit the plus button. Drag that layer to the bottom. Choose the paint bucket tool, which is hidden behind the gradient tool. Select black color and fill it black so you can see your image. If you feel like your image is a little bit dark, that's okay. You can go ahead and choose the original image and duplicate it by dragging it down to the plus sign at the bottom. So I feel like that looks good right there. You can uncheck the black background. Next, you're going to go to Image, Trim, hit OK. Great. So then if you want to add a logo, you can. I'm going to go ahead and add a logo to this. Place image. Find the one that you want. Resize it if necessary. And hit the check mark. So with the current layers you have, you want to merge them together. So you can go ahead and go to the 3 lines right here, merge visible. So it's all one layer. If your software does not have the ability to mirror it, you can do it here. So you're going to go ahead and check the move tool at the very top. Click the bounding box on the edge. Go within the graphic, right click, flip horizontal. Hit the check mark. Now you can go to File, Export, quick export as PNG, and you can call it whatever you like. So I'm going to put Halftone Wolf, direct to film, and save. Now you have a halftone graphic for direct to film. For more tips and tricks, visit us at www.dtgconnection.com or follow us on our social media and YouTube channels. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.